the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the Golden State Warriors. Not an easy stretch of basketball lately for the Warriors. They dropped the first matchup against this squad. They'll try to even the series in tonight's game. Let's talk about Klay Thompson. One of the best wings in the NBA. Might be the most complete shooting guard in the league. Most complete? What do you think?
I would have to say most complete. And, you know, what I really like about his game, especially playing next to Steph Curry, you know, when you play with a guy that has a little bit more, you tend to steal a little bit what they're doing. So, you know, his ball handling is definitely getting better. He can help with the playmaking duties. But what I love about this guy, he can score in a variety of ways.
His defense could be stifling at times, too. I mean,
he's a great two-way player.
He's a two-way player. But I don't know if I would give him the best two-guard yet in the NBA. But he's in the rearview mirror of anybody who considered that, and James Harden probably would be the guy.
Stop it. He's better than James. Cut it out.
I tell you, James Harden carries teams, and Klay Thompson is on a team to help
won a championship?
That's help carried. That's all.
That is all. That's a good point. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Last game for the Warriors, the loss to the Spurs. They had a chance there right up to the end. They only lost by 3.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Thompson is out there with Taj Gibson. Here's Thompson after Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. Curry kicks to Gibson. The screen from Thompson. Here's Curry. It's tipped, but he gets it back. Here's Caboclo. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. From about 19 feet, kept alive. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And he gets it to go. Caboclo's got his first basket of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The screen from Thompson. Pulls up. Vancouver pulls it in. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
And after an exceptional first 2 years in the league, Jason Thompson has really declined. He averaged 12 points and 8 boards over those first 2 seasons, but last year that plummeted all the way down to 6 and 6. So his arrow's definitely been pointing in the wrong direction.
Here's Caboclo. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And it's good off the back rim and in. Caboclo's got his second bucket tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. He used that pick just right.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Good.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
That's his first personal foul.
Curry with it. He's coming off a 28-point game against San Antonio.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Here's Caboclo. 6-point lead. Here's Bottoms. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And Curry, here we go. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got his first points in this one. There's the pick. Lets it go. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
The screen from Thompson. Bullar with the rebound.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Wing shot on the way. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, a moment ago, Steve Kerr and I were able to chat. He's looking to even the score in this season's series with a win of their own. He told me they can certainly play better than they did the last time, and said with their defense and shot blocking, they're planning to make matters difficult at that end of the floor. Kevin, let's see if they can lock them up.
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
You know, sounds like they'd like to keep this a low-scoring affair. This could be one of those grind-it-out kind of games.
And I'm sure that would suit them just fine. It may not be what the fans want to see or hear, but a win is a win. Come on now. A W is a W, and that's what you're playing for.
And the Warriors with possession here after Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Here's Caboclo. He's got 10. Now the pass to Bottoms. Shoots it up. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
Hines the pass to Silk. Vancouver working the ball around now. Pass to Caboclo. Here's Huffman. That three off the mark. Warriors trail by 8. Open shot, Thompson, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got his second basket. It'll be Vancouver with their first time out of the game here.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position. The defense there got away with a major lapse. Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists, and Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player, terrific offensive player, outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
Whoops, they pick off the pass, and he gets it to go.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And Vancouver with the possession here. They lead by 7. He used that pick just right. Silk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's a minute 34 left in the first. Thompson sets the pick for Russell. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. There may be some questions for a while about D'Angelo Russell. People will guess which position he's best at in the NBA. You and I saw him firsthand playing for the Bucks. I mean, he is a terrific talent.
Yeah, he really is. I think he's an old school guard, Kevin. He can play with the ball and be effective, or he can play off the ball. He's got a really bright future. Loved watching him play and grow as a one-year college guy at Ohio State.
And Vancouver with the possession here. 8-point game. Passes to Silk. Shot off the screen, and there's Vancouver with another bucket.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
It's deflected, but he recovers it. There's Ellis with the 3-ball. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's Huffman. They get it back.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Vancouver leading by 7.
And guys, one thing that stands out to me about Russell is how good he is at certain NBA plays. Very strong in the pick and roll already, knows how to attack with contact, great vision, and he can also shoot the basketball.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Huffman. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
He could go, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's Vancouver leading by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Hey, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone say, and Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Gibson dishes to Curry. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Vancouver.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Vancouver making a switch here. Udo's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
There's the triple. The rebound by Gibson. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. Inside, it's tipped. Here's Caboclo, defended by Gibson. Got a hand on it. Kicks it to Udo. Here's Caboclo. He's got 12. There's the pass to Bottoms. Fires the 3. That's good. Bottoms got the lead up to 10 now for Vancouver.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Caboclo. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Bottoms. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Thompson for 3. The shot is off. So Vancouver will take it the other way. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Shoots from the elbow, and the jumper falls for him. And now it's a 12-point Vancouver lead.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
3-pointer. Villar with the rebound. For Vancouver, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Now Udoh still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Clock at 4. Passes it to Bottoms. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And Vancouver leads by 14.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Thompson outside. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And the Warriors, also inking Thompson to that 4-year, $70 million extension. A big show of faith on their part, and it's looking like money well spent.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. Udoh with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Inside. Wisniewski. There's the bucket. Good.
And now Klay Thompson with deeper pockets, but never one to splurge. His father taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family hand-me-down. He bought his next car used, so his focus is clearly on the game, not the glitz and glamour.
For Vancouver, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Warriors trail by 16. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
No problems knocking that one down.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Vancouver leading by 14. Wisniewski buries it down low. He's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Curry kicks to Barbosa. Golden State moving the ball around. Down low, got a piece of it. And they're on the break. And he lobs it up.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Warriors trail by 18. Outside Curry. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Thompson, got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors with some changes. Crowder, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Ellis comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Russell in for Steph Curry. 4 on the clock, to the middle. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Kyle Hines. That's his second personal foul.
The Warriors have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. First free throw is good.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
The pass to Hines. Out to the right wing. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. He has 5.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
It's deflected.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Jawai, defended by Crowder. Pass to Hines. There's the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. They retain possession.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Jawai. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Hits the three-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
1:09 left now here in the second. The shot no good. Warriors trail by 17. And out of bounds as Vancouver gains possession. And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Vancouver making a switch here. Caboclo's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Gibson's checked in. Down low. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
You know, it looks like they've recalibrated their approach away from trying the three ball.
Yeah, they started out a little slow from out there, trying something different now.
In transition, here comes Vancouver. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ballard with the bucket.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Knocked away. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And Ellis with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. Pass to Caboclo. 1 second left, and that one's good. Caboclo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Vancouver running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, they run into a very hot shooting team tonight, fellas. And you combine a hot shooting team with the weak defense they've been playing, you're going to get crushed. I hope coach is coming down hard on them right now because they can't keep giving up so many open looks. What are you doing?
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Warriors shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. They've got Bottoms, and it's Hines in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Flip Saunders.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the 3 ball is good. Curry's got 5.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Here's Caboclo. Passes it to Bottoms from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got his third rebound tonight. Curry kicks to Thompson. Off the screen, and it's Gibson that time on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Their backcourt is phenomenal, Kevin. Absolutely phenomenal. That's why they've been given the green light every time they touch the ball.
He dishes it to Curry. Again, Curry missing. Vancouver leading by 22. The pass to Bottoms. Here's Huffman. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Silk's got 9.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside. The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. For Vancouver, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Gibson. The coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Thompson with the bucket. Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots, English, high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game. Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Pass to Caboclo. Vancouver working the ball around now.
Blocking foul called on Klay Thompson. That's his first personal foul, first team foul in for your Vancouver team. Wisniewski, Moss.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And Gibson over to help. Jawai the pass to Moss. 5 to shoot. Wisniewski. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time. And Curry, such a tremendous balance to his game. And he can square up on a dime to knock down shots. I mean, that's a focus also of his training. Doesn't do it with conventional pattern shooting drills. It's a lot of stuff to challenge his balance while he's on the move and shooting.
Bottoms. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. From 11 feet away, here's Gibson, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Gibson's got 4 this quarter.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shots.
That's good. 10 points for him.
And for Steph Curry, to me, that balance is remarkable. I mean, it used to be customary beyond the arc to fake a defender into the air and then step into a mid-range two, but Curry has introduced that more efficient sidestep for the wide-open 3.
Over to the left wing. Off the pick. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Fires the three, and good on the basket. Book it. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
And that one's good.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Ellis left side. Outside Russell. Snatched away. He's got a clear path. Here's Caboclo. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. This one for three. The shot is off, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Thompson misses. Vancouver leading by 22. Pass to Caboclo. 1:37 left to play in the third. That's good on the jump shot. And that's now 25 points for Bottoms.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Caboclo kicks to Papanikolaou. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Ellis draws the double. Here's Crowder. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Crowder's got his first 2 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Passes it to Papanikolaou. And there's Vancouver with another bucket. 46 seconds left in the third. Ellis dishes to Crowder. In transition, here comes Vancouver. An emphatic LU jam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Crowder's got 4 points now in the quarter. Vancouver has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Bottoms. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Golden State. Vancouver shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Golden State's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. The shot will not go. Ellis with some nice D. The drive by Russell. Got a hand on it, but they recover it. And that's a foul called on Bottoms.
Vancouver foul called.
Vancouver making a switch here.
That's his first personal foul in for your Vancouver team. Efe Udoh.
7 seconds left to play in the third. Crowder, the pass to Ellis. With 1 on the clock, and the shot is good. Ellis has got 5 now.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Vancouver just dominating this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. With confidence, wow, 66% from the floor. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Livingston is out there at Barbosa. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's McAdoo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Vancouver with the possession here. Clock at 6. Moss, the pass to Hines. The Warriors pull it in.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And watching Jay Crowder, he can really beast you up, Greg, and take you out of your game. One of the most physical wings, I think, in the NBA.
And not the most flexible athlete, but he makes up for that with that strength that you mentioned. It allows him to control the pace. I mean, he's a bumper and a grinder and hitting a big 3 out of nowhere. So he's what we call a true gamer.
Blacks checked in for Vancouver. Udo, the pass to Hines. He kicks it to Udo. Inside, takes the 13-footer, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Looking at Jay Crowder, he got traded from Dallas to Boston in the Rondo deal last season. Nobody expected all that much from him. All he did was go out and become one of the most valuable players on that team.
3-pointer. And he gets the bucket.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the 3-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the 3-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
To the wing on the left. Here's Hines. And the shot no good, a bit short.
When you talk about Jay Crowder, there are those that you win because of, and then there are guys like him that you win with. I mean, the guy who's going to take the charge, commit the hard foul, do what others won't, really shows the heart of a champion.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Rebounded by McAdoo. Warriors trail by 21. And the pass to Looney. Lets it go with a 3. The shot by Crowder, no good. For Vancouver, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Barbosa with it. Udo's there. It's tipped. In transition, here comes Vancouver.
And one thing that I know a lot of fans are worried about it is NBA jerseys with ads on them. It's something the NBA has explored more in-depth recently and would be another stream of revenue for the league.
In transition, here comes Vancouver. There's the screen. Here's Moss. And again, it's Vancouver with a 3. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Vancouver.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And the shot is good.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
And here is Barbosa. Here is Livingston. To the inside. Here's McAdoo. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists now in this one. Vancouver has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Moss, defended by Crowder. That is good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Livingston passes to Looney. Now here's Crowder. He feeds it to Livingston. There's the dish to Barbosa. No good from outside. For Vancouver, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Moss. They grab their own miss. Like the pass to Moss. The second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Livingston kicks to McAdoo, and the layup's good off the glass.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Oh, wow. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
The Warriors shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Livingston dishes to Barbosa. Crowder with it. Udo picks him up. They set the pick. Off the screen. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Vancouver, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Moss, using his post move to get the 2 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Vancouver.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll have now won 70 on the year.
With the victory tonight, they'll take the second game just as they took the first between these two teams, moving their record to 2-0 with 1 game left against the Warriors.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot from 12, and he gets it to go.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
There's 49 seconds left in the game. And Curry, here we go. McAdoo, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Udo picks one up. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Moss, guarded by Curry. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Shot's good.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Moss. Can't get it to fall. So it's Vancouver picking up the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. He really set the tone for them in the first half, and it seemed to just help carry them forward from that point on.
Well, everyone wanted to come play hard tonight, but I thought the job he did was remarkable. The defending champs do not go down easily. It was an impressive performance to beat them tonight. I must say I'm very impressed. But he kept at it, both ends of the floor, shouldering the scoring load. He was on his game.
His play at the point was a major factor in this win. Their ball movement was terrific, and that all stemmed from him. His brilliant passing was contagious. He had 17 assists. Yes, count them, 17. You can see why they want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith,